Good morning, friends. Let me start with a thought that might shake the way you see relationships. Before two hands ever touch, two souls must meet. Before there is a kiss, a home or a wedding band, there is something deeper, invisible, and eternal, a spiritual union. Too often people rush toward the physical side of love, thinking that passion alone will hold a marriage together. But passion without a spiritual foundation is like building a house on sand, beautiful for a season, but vulnerable to every storm. The strongest marriages are not built by two bodies meeting, but by two spirits recognizing each other. When your soul aligns with another soul, you are not just sharing a bed, you are sharing destiny. A true marriage begins in the unseen, where values, visions, and faith meet. This is why two people can live together for years and still feel distant, while others, after a short time, feel like they've known each other for lifetimes. The difference is in the union of spirit. The physical connection is important, but it is the result, not the foundation. When you connect spiritually first, the physical bond becomes unshakable, because it is fueled by something eternal. Think about it: beauty fades, strength weakens, circumstances change, but when two spirits are joined in purpose, they walk through every change as one. Spiritual union means you see each other through the lens of destiny, not just desire. It means your relationship is rooted in understanding, patience, and a shared maintenance. In such a bond, you don't just love the person for what they give you, you love them for who they are at their deepest essence. That is the love that lasts beyond years, beyond appearances, even beyond this lifetime. So before you dream of the wedding dress or the honeymoon, dream of the conversations that feed your soul, the prayers that connect your hearts, and the visions you both hold for the future. Let your marriage be born in the realm where no eyes can see, but where the spirit knows it is home. Because when the spiritual union comes first, the physical will not just follow, it will flourish. And that is where the true beauty of marriage begins. Before a marriage can truly thrive, there must be a connection deeper than any touch or physical attraction. Imagine building a beautiful home, but forgetting to lay the foundation. It may look perfect for a while, but the first strong wind will expose its weakness. Many people enter marriage thinking love alone is enough, forgetting that without spiritual unity, love can quickly turn into misunderstanding. A spiritual foundation gives stability when emotions change, when life throws challenges, and when the seasons of romance shift. It is this unseen bond that keeps two people standing together when the world tries to pull them apart. When the soul recognizes the soul, there is a level of trust and safety that no physical closeness alone can create. The body may rest beside someone at night, but without this inner connection, the heart can still feel alone. That is why a spiritual connection must be the first backblade, the anchor that makes everything else secure. Before the hands touch or the lips meet, the hearts must already know each other. This knowing is not about names, hobbies, or favorite colors. It is about an inner recognition that says, I see you, I know you, and I am safe here. This is the unseen space where a marriage is first born, long before a wedding ceremony takes place. When two people meet on this level, they understand each other's pain, dreams, and fears without needing endless explanations. The relationship feels like a home for the soul. Physical touch then becomes an extension of an already existing bond, rather than the main event. Without this, the relationship often becomes a chase for the next thrill, or a fight to maintain feelings that naturally fade. Spiritual connection gives love depth, weight, and meaning that the body alone cannot provide. Physical attraction is often what draws two people together. But without a deeper anchor, it can be like fire without wood, bright for a moment, then gone. Attraction can open the door, but it's the spiritual bond that keeps someone choosing you day after day. When two spirits are aligned, the relationship becomes about building something lasting rather than chasing fleeting emotions. The excitement of touch is magnified when it flows from an unbreakable inner connection. Without this, couples often mistake intensity for intimacy and passion for permanence. The spiritual connection turns passion into something that can survive the quiet seasons, the tired days, and the storms of life. The physical will always be important, but it must grow out of something eternal. Time changes everything. Youth fades, bodies age, and life can place heavy burdens on even the strongest shoulders. But when two people are joined spiritually, they are bound by something that no wrinkle, illness, or loss can break. This is why some couples grow old together with joy, while others fall apart at the sign of change. The spiritual bond gives you the ability to love the essence of the person, not just their appearance or what they can provide. You see, beyond the outer shell to the soul, you first recognize this depth allows you to weather every season together, because your love is not dependent on things that naturally fade. Instead, it is rooted in something that grows stronger with time. Marriage is not just about sharing a home or a name, it is about sharing a vision for life. When you are spiritually aligned, you both walk toward the same destination with shared values, dreams, and principles. Without this, the relationship can become a tug of war, with each person pulling in a different direction. Shared purpose gives marriage clarity and momentum. It also removes the need for constant competition, as both partners are working towards something bigger than themselves. This unity turns marriage into a partnership of growth, where every success feels multiplied and every challenge feels halved. It is the invisible glue that keeps two people not just together, but together in harmony. Passion without spiritual depth often leaves a relationship feeling like an empty shell, beautiful on the outside, but hollow within. People can mistake constant excitement for love, but eventually the absence of deeper unity becomes painfully clear. That is why many relationships fail, not because love wasn't present, but because the spiritual roots were never planted. In a true marriage, the joy is not only in being together, but in being understood at the deepest level. This understanding feeds the soul in a way no physical intimacy can. Without it, couples often drift apart emotionally, even if they remain in the same home. A spiritual connection ensures that the relationship always has a heartbeat, even in silence. The deepest intimacy is not found in the bedroom, it is found in the moments when you are fully known and still fully accepted. It is the comfort of being able to reveal your fears, your flaws, and your past without fear of rejection. This kind of intimacy cannot be forced or faked. It grows naturally when two spirits are aligned. Physical closeness becomes far richer when it is backed by this trust and emotional safety. Without it, intimacy often becomes just a physical act with no lasting emotional echo. Spiritual union transforms it into an expression of something sacred and enduring. This is what makes two people feel connected even when they are miles apart. Physical closeness is a gift, but it is not the foundation of a strong marriage. When the hearts are united first, every touch, every glance, and every shared moment gains deeper meaning. Without that union, physical closeness can feel temporary and unfulfilling, no matter how frequent it may be. A spiritual connection ensures that physical intimacy is a reflection of emotional and spiritual intimacy already present. This alignment makes every aspect of the relationship richer and more satisfying. Instead of constantly trying to feel connected through touch alone, the couple naturally lives in a state of connection, because their spirits are already in harmony. Marriage without spiritual unity lacks the patience and understanding needed to survive life's inevitable trials. Every relationship faces moments of frustration, misunderstanding, and struggle. Without a shared spiritual foundation, these moments can lead to resentment and distance. But when there is spiritual connection, patience flows more easily, forgiveness comes faster, and understanding grows deeper. Instead of seeing each other as the enemy during conflict, you see each other as partners working toward the same goal. This mindset keeps the marriage healthy and prevents small issues from becoming irreparable wounds. When two spirits are united, life's storms do not break them, they strengthen them. Financial struggles, health challenges, and external pressures may come, but a couple joined in spirit faces them as one. There is a mutual commitment that says we will not let go no matter how fierce the winds blow. The physical bond alone cannot produce this resilience, but the spiritual bond makes it unshakable. Together they can navigate any hardship because their connection is rooted in something deeper than circumstances. Entering marriage without spiritual unity is like planting seeds without soil. They may sprout quickly, but they will not grow strong or last long. The soil of a relationship is the shared values, faith, and inner bond that nourish everything else. Without it, love struggles to survive the tests of time. This is why so many relationships begin with joy but end in disappointment. The growth they needed was never rooted in the right place. When a marriage is grounded spiritually, it has the strength to grow through every season. When your spirit says yes, everything else aligns, your mind finds peace, your heart feels secure, and your body naturally follows. This inner confirmation cannot be faked. It is the deep knowing that you are with the right person for the right reasons. It removes the need for constant questioning or comparison because your soul already knows it is home. Physical attraction will still be there, but it will be supported by something unshakable. This is what creates marriages that last not just for a lifetime, but in the hearts and memories long after.